The energies, which you refer to as twin flame from your human incarnate perspective, and subsequently the relationships which you often attribute to these energies, are not understood inaccurately by you, in the sense that many of you have evolved your energies to the point where you are maintaining and managing incarnations in a simultaneous fashion, as you would call it. We will remind you, of course, that there is no time in a linear sense from your energetic perspective, and therefore all your incarnations are happening now. However, we understand what you mean by the twin flame energies of being two particular incarnate manifestations of one particular or singular soul energy. This is conceptually and actually happening, yes. It is somewhat rare that these incarnate parts or simultaneous incarnations would strike a relationship in the physical sense with one another, or even necessarily know of each other in a physical way. Much of this is because you often do not have the same agenda for these lifetimes in which you would like to overlap that much. You are often pursuing very different experiences with each incarnation. However, you do have what you call twin flame relationships, and as such, the energetic recognition or resonance between those particular incarnate beings can be quite strong, and in that sense, there can be great harmony between them. However, it is a propensity of the human incarnate self to, shall we say, romanticize things. And so you have often referred to the twin flame relationship as a completion relationship. It is taken on rare occasion for this type of experience, for all types of experience are available to you. However, we will point out that it is not a guarantee that if you were to meet that other incarnate part of yourself, that you would even necessarily get along well. The connection would remain strong, yes, and there would be resonance there for you to continue engagement with one another if it were in your highest interest and part of your desire in order to have this happen. However, it is never a guarantee that you would necessarily get along in some, shall we say, storybook fashion, that everything would be peaches and cream between you. There are those what you might call twin flame relationships, which bring up more challenging elements for each particular incarnate selves, and that challenge for the greater soul energy. We would also like to address another aspect of your question, for you specifically asked us for commentary on twin flame energies, and specifically asked us not for commentary on soulmate relationships or soulmate energies. You are always attempting in some ways to categorize things, and therefore to put them in some sort of order. this can often limit your experience and your full understanding of what is available for you in the energies. And in this case, we would point out to you that you are one family. You are capable of expressing yourselves, every being on this planet, as one singular collective energy. You are that, shall we say, resonant with one another, and you are all parts of greater collectives of energies, and so on, even with us, back to the one. For there is only one, and we are the myriad of expressions of this oneness. And so, what would it matter then, twin flame, soulmate? Would it matter much what you would call it? You are capable of having deep connection with many, many of the beings around you. You are capable of having these types of what you might call, in the romanticized way, twin flame energetic connections with many around you. For you know each other well, and you resonate well with many of the beings that are on your planet, especially as you evolve and you have spent many incarnations together. We will invite you then to open yourselves more to the idea of letting go of the labels, letting go of the categorization of things, especially as it refers to your energetic presences and your understanding thereof. For the experiences are greater than your words can describe, and they are here and now available for you. And so we will invite you then to let go of some of these delineations so that you may have a greater connection and have the greater sense of then the expansion.